Good evening. Welcome to the Board of Commissioners of Abington Township's regular public meeting for Thursday, October the 11th. And may I have a roll call, please?
Commissioners Myers. Here. Brodsky.
Here.
Rothman.
Here.
Inglesito.
Here.
Sanchez. Here. Thompson.
Here.
Shriver.
Here.
Carswell.
Here.
Spiegelman.
Here.
Bayview. Gillespie. Here. Saccone.
Here.
Bowman.
Here.
Klein. Here. Lucar.
Here. Be advised, Commissioner Matt Behe is excused. And at this time, would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. At this time on our agenda are board president announcements. I have no major announcements this evening, other than the fact that our township manager, Richard Manfredi, is excused. And in his place, our assistant township manager, Tara Waymeyer, will be filling in his position this evening. There are no presentations, so at this time, I'll open the floor for public comments on agenda items. Public comments on agenda items. If there are none, at this time, we'll move right into the consent agenda and approval of the minutes, and for that, I'll call on Vice President Stephen Klein.
Thank you, President Luker. I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda that covers items A through O on our agenda tonight, and I so move.
It's been moved and seconded. Any comments from commissioners or staff? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
And that concludes the consent agenda for tonight.
Thank you, Vice President Stephen Klein. At this time, we'll move right into unfinished business. I'm sorry, new business.
No, I'm right.
Let me
Yep,
see.
new business.
Yes, we did approve the minutes, yes. Okay. So at this time, I'd like to call on Commissioner Laurie Shriver, Public Safety Committee Chair.
Thank you. We have one item this evening. It's a motion, it's PS1, is a motion to appoint candidates Daniel Bergman and Anthony Agudo from the Civil Service eligibility list to the position of probationary police officer, provided that they successfully complete the background investigation, the medical, psychological screenings, and all other entry requirements of the Municipal Police Officers Education and Training Commission for Act 120 training, effective Monday, October 29th, 2018, and I so move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any comments from commissioners? Any comments from staff? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
And that concludes our agenda this evening.
Thank you, Commissioner Schreiber. At this time, Commissioner John Spiegelman, Chair of the Public Affairs Committee.
Thank you, Mr. President. Public Affairs' sole item tonight is item PA6. This is a motion to approve and authorize payment to Hill International Incorporated in the amount of $29,700 for the services provided by MyLCM Incorporated for work performed from July 1st, 2016 to September 31st, 2017, and to eComply LLC in the amount of $6,000 for work performed from October 1st, 2017 to December 31st, 2017 for prevailing wage project compliance, and I so move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any comments from commissioners? Any from staff? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
Mr. President, that concludes Public Affairs agenda for tonight.
Thank you, Commissioner John Spiegelman. At this time, I move to turn it over to the Finance Committee Chairman, Vice President Stephen Klein.
Thank you, President Luker. And in accepting the Treasurer's report, we'll look to Township Treasurer Jay Blumenthal for an explanation of the report this evening. You have to turn it on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Commissioner Klein. For the sake of expediency, my report's included, so if anybody has any questions, but I do want to make one comment. If you look at the deposits of real estate taxes transferred to the Finance Department month of September, if you look at the comparative to the previous year, there is a decrease of $193,697. There seems to be a lot, but I looked this up, and the reason for this was approximately $185,000 of September 17 was for an interim billing of a large parcel. We had one of the largest parcels in the township got reassessed, so that's why that was a higher figure in 17. Otherwise, that and the information dealing with amounts deposited in the Republic Bank are both in my report. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Thank you, Treasurer Blumenthal. And for the public, the treasurer's report is always on record at the Township Manager's office for anybody who would like to review it. Tonight, we have FC 02092518, motion to approve the August expenditures as previously circulated to the board in the amount of $3,470,702.52, and salaries and wages in the amount of $2,823,583.90, and authorizing the proper officials to sign vouchers in payment of bills and contracts as they mature through the month of November 2018, and I so move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. May we have a roll call, please?
Commissioners Myers?
Yes.
Brodsky?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Nicolito?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Shriver?
Yes.
Carswell?
Yes.
Spiegelman?
Yes.
Leahy? Gillespie?
Yes.
Sedona?
Yes.
Bowman?
Yes.
Klein?
Yes.
Lucar?
Yes.
FC 06092518, motion to approve the renewal of the Medicare plan with Aetna for 1 year effective January 1st, 2019, and I so move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any comments from commissioners or staff? If there are none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes.
And then our last Finance Committee item is FC 07092518, motion to approve the renewal of energy contract with Constellation Energy for 38 months for electric and 36 months for gas, and I so move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Comments from commissioners?
I did want
Klein.
to make one comment. I believe we're switching to 100% renewable energy
Yes,
for
that is
for
correct.
electric,
Yes, that is
and
correct.
that's the first time we're achieving that goal this year.
First time, yes.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, any other comments from commissioners? Staff? If there are none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
And that completes the Finance Committee's agenda for this evening.
Thank you, Vice President Stephen Klein. At this time, we come to the portion of our agenda where we ask for public comment on any item you wish to speak of that's township related. If you be so kind as to come up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record, and if you could keep your comments to the 3-minute time limit speaking.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, sir.
Members of the board, my name is John Monahan. I live at 2122 Kenmore Avenue in Glenside. That's Ward 12. It's part of the Keswick Village neighborhood. A subtle buzz is going through our neighborhood that there may be a traffic reconfiguration at the intersection of the three streets, Woodlawn, Kenmore, and Abington Avenue, which is about a half a block off of the vibrant Keswick Village neighborhood. I do know that Commissioner Vahey has scheduled a community meeting at a local church for about 10 days from now. But the only way that I found out about that was to go through 2 levels of Facebook to find out that the meeting was being held. There's a significant number of citizens in our neighborhood who are not, either don't have access to social media or don't care to access social media. And I just would like to know as a citizen, and I will say also that I am a committee man, but I would like to know as a citizen so that I can assure the neighbors that I know that there is going to be some opportunity for community feedback before traffic is reconfigured at this 3-way crossroads. And I bring this to you because while most of us view it as a good thing, there seem to be more and more stop signs popping up in the neighborhoods unannounced. And well-placed people in our immediate township know that there has been some activity down at that intersection. And we just need to know that somehow, not just the commissioner, but the staff, the administration will let people know not only that there's a meeting, but that there'll be a chance for feedback. I thank you.
Thank you very much for your comments, sir. And we will make note of that and pass that information on to Commissioner Matt Vahey. Any other comments from the public on any township-related issue? None? All right, at this time, we'll ask for closing comments from our commissioners, and we'll start with, let's start with Commissioner Peggy Myers.
Thank you, thank you. I just want to thank everyone who attended the PAL Food Festival this past Tuesday night, and especially the commissioners that were kind enough to attend. As you know, if you were there, it was a terrific event, and it will ensure that the PAL program will continue on in Abington Township. So many thanks to all of the residents and guests that attended this event.
Thank you. Commissioner Brodsky.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just wanted to extend a thank you to Officer Porter for a meeting he had with our community this morning, or part of our community, so thank you for that. Just a reminder that Huntington Pike is not the Daytona Speedway, so if we can take a look at that, also make that well, and please drive safely, because quite frankly, it's children on Rydell Elementary School, so if we can take care of that. I actually happened to see somebody today disregard the flashing traffic signals. I'm hopeful that people will be more considerate of the speed and the traffic signals on Huntington Pike. And with that, wish everybody a happy fall.
Thank you. Commissioner Drew Rothman.
Thank you, President Luker. October 27th is the Halloween parade over at the McKinley Fire Station, 2 p.m. It's a great event. You can hang out with Jimmy DiPlacido, tallest commissioner, me, possibly shortest male commissioner. Sorry, Lori. You know I love you. But really, spread the word if you see this. It really is a fun day. The kids enjoy it, and thank you very much. That's all.
Thank you, Commissioner Rothman. Before I call on the next commissioner, Commissioner DiPlacido, I was a little casual in my introduction of you last month's meeting, and for that I apologize. So with that, I'll ask for a do-over and call on Commissioner Jimmy DiPlacido for comments.
No worries, President. Thank you. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm trying to speed this up so we can make it to the Eagles game. When driving through Abington Township, please drive like your kids live here, and go Birds.
Thank you, Commissioner Placido. Commissioner Sanchez.
Thank you, Mr. President. No comment this evening.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a reminder that Fire Prevention Weekend's tomorrow, and Fire Prevention Evening will be held at the Edge Hill Firehouse tomorrow night, so please come on out and see us at the Edge Hill Firehouse. Also, happy Halloween, and don't forget to vote. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Vice President Stephen Klein.
Thank you, President Luker. And since it'll be a little bit right before our next board meeting, on Monday, November 5th at 7 o'clock here in Abington Township, there'll be a workshop on the Bike Monco plan that was passed by the Montgomery County Commissioners and produced by the Montgomery County Planning Commission. If you're interested in the county's bike plan, that will coordinate with the township's, Abington Township's master bike plan and deal with the rest of the county, come out and see the final draft and get some information on how we're planning on changing over the county over the years for bike safety and pedestrian safety. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Klein. Commissioner Tom Bowman.
Just come out and vote on November 6th so your voice can be heard. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Zappone.
Yeah, just a reminder to all residents in Abington Township that on, October 20th will be our 8th annual Ardsley Family Day from noon to 5 at the Ardsley Community Center, and it is open to all residents in Abington Township, and it's free admission. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Carol Gillespie.
Thank you. I want to remind everyone, Keswick Village Fall Fest is Saturday from noon till 5 or 6, whenever you go home, whatever. Thanks to Public Works, doing a great job. Thank you, Engineering, for the new sewer outlets. Really appreciate that. And traffic safety, actually, my ward likes those stop signs. So thank you. And everybody be careful out there, slippery leaves, so watch your driving.
Thank you. Commissioner John Spiegelman.
Thank you, Mr. President. Very quick reminder, next week is Township-wide Clean-Out Week. So on your regular trash day, you could put out extra trash bags, make sure they don't weigh more than 30 pounds, no large items, no electronics, no household hazardous waste, no construction materials. Then after that great week of cleaning out that trash, on Saturday the 20th, there is going to be a free paper shredding coupled with a food drive for the Interfaith Food Cupboard of Abington. That is going to be at the Township Highway Yards on Flory Lane, 9 to noon, Saturday, October 20th. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Spiegelman. Commissioner Carswell.
Just want to say congratulations to everyone who was involved in the PAL event. It was very well attended and a lovely event. It was nice to be there. And I want to encourage everyone to vote. I really appreciate that. I've heard that a lot from everybody here. It's a beautiful place to get out to vote. So please make sure your voice is heard.
Thank you. Commissioner Laurie Schreiber.
No comment this evening, thank you.
Okay, and lastly, I'll just comment and thank you for the PAL folks who put on another stupendous event. Even though I wasn't there, I just want to personally congratulate former Police Chief John Livingood and Ms. Valerie Ward, President of the Willow Grove chapter of the NAACP. 2 outstanding recipients and well-deserving in both parts, in both categories. So if there's no further business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you for attending and have a good evening.